Hi everyone. Oh boy. How are you all? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all doing the right thing, what is needed for you, your family, your business, for life in general. The last 24 hours for me have been a deepening of my spiritual journey, what I need to look at, what I need to feel into. There's a lot of things I want to share. I'm just having a moment, trying to put it all into context of how it came for me. I just want to share my journey. My journey is a deep spiritual journey. For the last 20 years, I have been affiliated with an amazing lineage from India, and in this lineage we do deep breath work, meditation and mantra. The lineage is connected to Lord Shiva and Ma Kali. I have been a worshipper of energy of Ma Kali for many, many years, and I have painted her, I talk to her, my mantra is for her. I read certain books over the years, not many, but last night I will tell you where this started. I went on Facebook at about, 5, 6 o'clock last night. I can't really remember what time it was. Oh no, sorry, it was later in the evening. And I saw some friends of mine in India, and they were all banging saucepans and lids and whatever they could in their gardens, in their balconies. They were filming, and I was like, what is going on in India? Everyone was making a loud noise. I mean, the whole of India apparently was asked by their Prime Minister at 5 o'clock yesterday to go onto their balconies, into their gardens, not into the street, because they were going to be put on a lockdown as well. But they were asked to make as much noise with tins and pot lids and everything, so they did. The reason for this had something to do with an astrological event that was happening yesterday. I had heard this in the morning, listening to a live from another astrologer, that I knew there was really major astrological events happening yesterday. Now, what they say in India is this sound done at this time was going to ward off and kill any evil spirits, which they call viruses, anything that wasn't in alignment. This vibration of sound, of noise, was ringing so loud. Can you imagine this? How many millions of people at the same time in India were making this noise? It was like to actually say, get off, to actually ward off this energy that India believes at that particular time. It was between stages of the moon. I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not even going to go into that or attempt to explain that. Anyway, so that was my first thing. I'm sitting there yesterday watching this going, oh my gosh, that is amazing. How wonderful that a whole continent can actually do this together. Now, so I'm sitting, and I just went to bed last night, so I watched that. I went to bed. Now, last night I was home alone, and it was about 12:30. Now, I wear earplugs, right? My husband wasn't home. He was out at work. And I woke up going, what is that noise? I live on properties, but I could hear people talking. I'm like, what is that noise? Where's that coming from? And I looked at the light coming from the next room, and I went, oh my gosh, my TV's on. Of course, my TV was not on when I went to bed, I'll tell you that now. My television was on. And I went, what? That's odd. So I went, oh, my husband, maybe he got sent home from work because of, you know, the shutdowns. Oh, he must be home because he's a night owl. He watches TV. So I go into the lounge. I'm like, oh, maybe he's outside because he sits in the balcony sometimes. I'm looking, no, he's not here. And then I went, actually, he's not home. Then I felt it and I went, oh my gosh, my TV's gone on by itself. All right, who's it? What do you want? What are you trying to show me? And at that moment, I turned to the TV and there was a woman standing on the screen, you know, I don't know if it was a movie or what was happening. But there she was standing. She's looking at the camera, so it felt like she was looking at me. And I actually had to write this down because it just blew me away. She said, everything has ended. Death is here. We have to live differently now. And I looked at the TV and I went, okay. Now, I'm half asleep, 12:30 at night. I heard it, I got it, but I went straight back to sleep. I woke up this morning going, what the, oh my gosh, like it just hit me what happened last night. So, I get up. Now, some of you may have seen that I had put on my Facebook page a book that I thought, I'm going to read my book over the next 2 weeks. My book is called Kali's Odia, a shaman's true story of initiation. So, I have not touched this book in about 7 or 8 months, sitting on my coffee table. And I was like, yep, I might read that. So I pick it up this morning. And the first words that I begin to read are about an explanation of an important astrological event called Amavasya. Hang on, sorry, I will probably say this wrong. Sorry, everyone. Amavasya, meditation by defining as a cyclical period of mystical opportunity that occurred every lunar month, when the solar and lunar masses align themselves, imposing their collective energies upon Earth. Now, to you that may not make sense, but to me it does. Because what I saw on Facebook yesterday, what all the people in India were doing related to this event. Yesterday was the Amavasya lunar event. And that is why their Prime Minister asked them at that particular moment to make that noise, to ward off anything that was not wanting or needing to be there. I opened my book this morning to the exact event that they're talking about it in my book, and saying how powerful it is, and saying that we have to understand the sun and the moon are sensory manifestations of subtle but vaster entities of masculine and feminine. This is pretty deep, so I'm not even going to try to explain what I got from all this, but I really want everyone to know that what is happening around us right now is so much deeper than what we're seeing in the world. I got up this morning and went for a walk, and it is my ritual. I walk, I meditate, and sometimes do yoga. And I want to let you all know to keep your rituals happening. For me, I did my mantra, I did my breath work. I had these really deep experiences because this is who I am. If I come back to the source, to that connection of who I am, then I am shown every aspect of what is needed in the world. I am shown how to clear my own energy fields. Breath work is amazing for any of this. You know that. Those of you who've done the breath work with me, please do it if you can remember it. Take deep, deep breaths right now. The sun, in this astrological event that happened yesterday, they also say in my book about the sun and how it is going to burn off any dross in this time. Has anyone heard that the sun can kill the virus right now? This is what I wanted to share. That guidance has shown me such a deep, deep energy system that we live in, that we need to understand that everything is here for a reason. What that reason is, we haven't come to that conclusion yet. For me, what is happening is it's saying deepen your awareness, Caroline. Go back in. Be the person that you know you are. Meditate, contemplate, do your rituals. Connect to something greater than you are. Sound is amazing. Sound is a vibration that goes out into atmosphere. So use sound just like they did in India yesterday. We can do it now. It doesn't have to be exactly at that moment what they did. That was powerful. We are a little bit behind here because we don't realize these things. So let's do this ourselves. What sound can you put into your atmosphere? Uplifting, vibrant, it doesn't matter. None of this soft, flowing, lovely sound. I'm talking about really high vibing sound. All right? Do the high vibe sound in your home. Play music. Feel it in your heart. Let your chest open. Let your heart open. Allow yourself to have this. Go out in nature. Ground yourself more and more at these times. Let the sun shine on your body. Let it come through, because that is what we need right now. One thing I will do is I will just read this one little bit about the sun. I hope you understand it. Just take a moment. It says, so we're talking about the system. It says, the system has proportionate representations in each of us. The pervasive incinerating energy of the sun floods us during the day. This is seen as the fiery force of Ha, the life forces that course through Pingala, the right channel of the astral self. I hope you got that. The sun is from the universe. Our astral self is connected. Let the sun come through. Let the sun pierce through. Let it incinerate anything that is not in alignment with who you truly are. That's what I wanted to share today. I'm still excited about what happened because I know that there is more to come. The veil has been lifted, people. In this time where we're sitting, the veil has been lifted. So I'm asking you to lift your own unconscious veil. Don't get stuck in the stories here. Yes, these things are happening. Yes, people are suffering. But vibration is what is going to heal this, not fear. Vibration of a higher energy. Allow that high energy to come in. Don't lower your vibration in these times. And this is something else that happened. All right, I've just had one of those days. I hope you all can understand. Now, I pulled some cards this morning about what it is that we all need to understand at this time. The first card was the intuition card. And I was like, okay, yep, connect to that higher self, the high priestess or the high priest if you're masculine. Let that knowledge come through because there is more wanting to come through than we can even imagine. So yes, intuition was the first. Second card that I received was the crown chakra. All right? How can intuition come through? Not from just this realm here. You have to align. You have to open your crown chakra at this time. This is what I was just saying about the energy coming through. Let that energy through because this is what's needed. Open that crown chakra. Be connected to something greater than who you really are. Because then, this is what's going to happen. Accelerated motion. Okay? Accelerated motion. Let's put a fire in the butt of this. Let's ask for true higher guidance here. Let's connect. Let's bring this force in because we are a force to be reckoned with. All right? We are what humanity needs right now. This accelerated motion is us connecting through higher self. Why? Because we need to use our wisdom. This is the last card. The wisdom card is saying, be wise. Be inside yourself. Don't allow what is happening outside of you to take you away from who you really are inside. Yes, we have to be smart. Yes, we have to understand. Yes, we have to come within. We have to isolate. Some people do. But the truth is, your wisdom can only shine through your intuition, because you know who you are through the crown chakra. So you can accelerate the energy right now. Okay, this does not have to be a slow process. Remember, time does not exist outside of this realm. Now, when I pulled those cards this morning, I hadn't read this part. It says, where are we? Sorry. Sorry, I haven't got it. It was about intuition. I'm just, I get so excited. Let me just calm down for a moment and see where it is. All right, I'm going to read this to you. So it says, the sun is the extroverted masculine presence, casting its light and energy of action upon the physical domain. Every shape is thrown into sharp relief by this light of logic. This is the domain of the physical mind, physical awareness, but this very light is blinding. She warned, giving up a sharp look. This is an auntie. This is a true story of a shaman getting initiated. It obscures the realm of intuition and pushes it into the background. She cautioned, shaking her finger at us. The moon, on the other hand, sheds the light of feminine, intuitive energy. Intuition. Do not let your intuition be shadowed here. That's what this is about. This is why the intuition card came out. Hold this. All right? Allow your feminine, intuitive energy to come out. All you women out there. You men, hold fast. Hold steady. Allow yourself to be that beacon of light. Allow. The men are the beacons of light. They are the sun, the masculine. The women are the feminine. And we need a strong beacon of light right now so that we can intuitively sense, we can intuitively heal, and we can intuitively allow healing to occur. Between the two, masculine and feminine become one. Wow, I could just keep going on because it was such a powerful moment for me. When guidance has to come into your home and turn the TV on at 12:30 in the morning to give you a message to say this is ended, this is finished, and death is here. And I'm not talking just physical death. I'm talking about the end of an era, the end of the way we think, the end of the way we live. We can do this. As a collective, we are doing it together. There's no separation. And please don't feel that you are alone in this. Reach out. I'm here. I will talk to you as often as I can. But please, we need to do this together. All right? So let the men bring the light in. But men, stand solid. Don't waver. Allow the women to come and use that energy without you having to control it. Okay? So here is a beautiful, beautiful moment for me. Thank you everyone for listening. I hope you got enough from that. I hope you understood everything I said, because oh my God, it was a crazy ride since last night. But this is my life. This is who I am. My teachings, my rawness, my life. As you can see, my beautiful Shiva behind me, and I have got Kali over the other side. So these are my deities. This is my life. My lineage runs deep in India. It is not worldly. So this, what comes to me, comes from such a high perspective that words cannot even explain it. I tried, and I hope you understand. Love and blessings. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Bye.